know what our biggest problem is. Our biggest problem is, why did they go to all this trouble to make that same story again? You've seen all this stuff.
Honestly, I have never seen a Dracula film before I got this job.
I want to give it this Escher-like, surreal, symbolist, kind of strange, impossible thing, and I don't even mind that they transmute one into another.
Francis called me up to ask me to do a costume design. I feel I'm a production designer. Then if I receive the production design work, I do costume also, because of the costume is be a very important part of the set design. At that time, he said, Eiko, for Dracula, costume will be set. Set is going to be lighting.
I was going to lead with the costumes. I was going to put most of my money in the costumes, and I was going to diminish the sets and have the sets be more a highly imaginative use of space and shadow and like one set piece in a black void with a cloud projection, which is more the technique of a Citizen Kane even. And let the costume be the jewel of the set. I had become involved with Eiko and first saw her work in Paul Schrader's wonderful film Mishima. She was the art director. And then she had even actually participated in doing some very striking Japanese graphics for the poster of Apocalypse Now. And then later on, I looked at her work. She has a beautiful book out with lots of her graphics. I said, well, she's a talented visual artist, she can do costumes, and I just basically took a chance.
Dracula has a very cliché style, built long film history. So Francis, I wanted to completely throw away this cliché look to create our own vision, which is not looks like a man or a woman or old or young or beast or a human or what is this one? Francis quite interested to develop to far out idea. He hired me as a costume designer, but he's feeling like Eiko create entire visual concept.
This style.
Some of the ideas based on armadillo. Can you hold this? Or based on some strange insect.
Your diet, Mr. Renfield, is disgusting.
Actually, they're perfectly nutritious.
Or some of the wedding costume based on lizard. So quite a weird connection.
Because I know you were thinking also of making fabric designs based on red blood corpuscles and blood.
Yes.
Are you going to not do that?
I like that. I can show you a couple of directions right here. And I'm going to use more Byzantine color, more gold or some others. When the first time to have a meeting with him, he showed me all symbolism painters. Especially, he pointed to the famous Klimt painting, which titled The Kiss. Eiko, is it possible to realize this painting to one of the Dracula's costume? When I see Klimt painting, I could feel the very like oriental flavor with Western painting. I want to express hybrid culture, which is East meet West. My image of the Dracula should have a million faces. It's almost like endless transformation. Gary Oldman is a wonderful collaborator for my crazy design. But it's kind of like a process I have. Like first time he appeared in my place, he said, Eiko's best costume for me as an actor is T-shirts and jeans. I said, yes, I understand. For me, also, T-shirts and jeans, most comfortable costume in the human history. So what do you think?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Knee cut. Oh, I like these.
That's that off.
This is one.
Yeah, I can act in this.
Do these plates connect on the...
I can do an emotional love scene in this suit.
Yeah. Do they connect on this hips?
This is the first appearance for Dracula's costume. So, Francis, I discussed it's a kind of sensational appearance for beginning of the movie.
I feel like a person still trapped within a car wreck. And they haven't quite got me out. The ambulance hasn't arrived yet, so...
I can get you to hold still just a second, Gary.
Hold still, of course. I can't move in this.
That's an occasion where actually the suit was wearing me, because I couldn't really do my thing.
He's just trying to feel out a position.
In the end, I tried to ignore the suit, actually, and just, I am not wearing this armor. I'm just going to do what I want to do.
His acting is so powerful and dynamic. The piece by piece, all my armor is falling down.
Jesus Christ.
Here we go, action!
I should decide, I want to use this snake scene, snake dress for a party. And very sexy.
Like my dress? It's a nice snake dress.
Is it really?
Then, so I should prepare the first dress for Mina, typing dress. And Mina is wearing this blue. Costume for Mina is a very strict, tight, conservative costume. Especially symbolized a high neck and tied up to front. It's almost like really virginity or modesty or strict to a teacher's personality, and Lucy is completely opposite.
Practically a hat.
Would you like just a little bit?
Yeah.
I have chosen theme color for each leading roles. Lucy's is kind of like a vampire characters. And that sequence, she should be very, very erotic. And also at the nighttime, storm, and I could imagine the house set is dark. So I wanted costume stand out under the very dark moonlight, Then I have chosen orange. It might be my first time to use orange in my history. I never use orange.
I was just saying that this costume you couldn't really do anything in. I mean, I could put my arms up to there.
That holding the babies looks more like a ghost. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought it'd be really interesting if when Lucy was a vampire, she'd have very animal-like moves herself. So I worked with a choreographer and I tried to find like ways of like moving like a lizard. And I thought it'd be really good to slide down the stairs on my stomach. Can't do that, Lauren. I can't come back. Oh, yes, you can.
You can do that, yeah.
That's kind of weird looking, which is kind of neat.
When I've seen Sadie's rehearsal, I thought it's impossible. She cannot walk in the floor. She's wearing my wedding costume, which is not comfortable like a t-shirts and jeans. And she's holding a very heavy child in her arm and walk down to a staircase with a huge train. So if Sadie cannot do with my elaborate the costumes, I thought about I should change my idea for another way. Then I asked Francis, should I change? He said, no, 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 keep it.
The director often is forced to look around and say, well, I don't have what I thought I was going to have, so what do I have and how can I make use in an unusual way what I have?
Lucy!
In the case of Dracula, or I'd have her crawl on the floor like a snake and be said, well, the costume would not allow that to happen, and so then you have to think of something else that maybe gets at the same gist of what you hoped, but you have to do it in a new way. Sadie?
Yeah?
This is going to be your hardest thing you've been called upon to do. It's going to take all of your Olympic skill.
Okay.
You got to do it all backwards.
Okay. I'll just, should we just
Ready?
rehearse it and see what...
Here we go. Ready? You start sleepy. Action. Now you're a little more conscious and your eyes are looking at him sort of horrible, right? And then you do all of this. Good. Very, oh, wow.
Holy crap! We're strong in the Lord! The poem is might! We're strong in the Lord!
Obviously, the costumes are extremely unusual, very beautiful. And when I said the costumes would be the set, I think that was fulfilled.